What's up, guys? It's Jerome here, and today we're going to be unboxing this big old box. First things first, as you can tell, this does not look like my regular setup, and that's because we recently moved. Still in the process of setting everything up. That's why, as you can see, none of my shoes are up on the wall. I don't really have like a regular studio setup going on right now, but very exciting thing, I got this box in the mail today and I wanted to share with you guys what it was and take a look inside. You've probably already read the title by now, but I officially got a real camera. So up until this point, I've been filming everything on my iPhone, no microphone, just the built-in mic on the iPhone. Whenever we do podcasts, I've got like a little webcam that I use, but I've never actually had a real camera. And I figured if I want to get serious about this YouTube thing and keep going, I should get a real camera and a real microphone to go with it. So that's what I ordered, and that's what we're going to be unboxing today. Oh man, I am excited for this thing. So I ordered this over the weekend, probably on Saturday, and it said free 2-day shipping, but it is now Thursday and it's just now getting here. So let's see what all's in here. All right, so we got battery, memory card. We've got the Rode NTG microphone. Whoa, we got a little camera bag, a little wind microphone protector, and we've got the Sony a7C camera and a nice lens to go along with it. So I'm not really gonna go through everything that was in there. Also, this is not like a sponsored video or anything like that. Like, I paid for all of this stuff. But I do want to open up the camera, the lens, and the microphone, just show you guys what they look like, and maybe next week do like a little camera sound comparison with my iPhone that I'm currently filming on, and see how much better we can make this setup. I don't know, let's start with the microphone. That seems like the simplest thing. So like I said, this is the Rode NTG microphone. It's not terribly big, or I don't think it's gonna be any longer than just how long the lens would actually be on the camera. So the cool thing about this microphone, it's rechargeable with USB-C right there on the side. And you can actually control your gain right here on this dial on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see these numbers here, but as you adjust your gain there, you can adjust it from 1 to 15 and kind of dial it into however you want, as opposed to some other microphones on the market. You just have like a 1 or 2 toggle setup, and you can't really refine it as well. And then of course, it's stuck. And of course you've got your little 3.5mm jack. This is how it's gonna actually connect to the camera itself, and that's how the camera is gonna know that the sound is coming from this microphone and not just the microphone that's on the camera. Oh, and of course, comes with a nice little USB-C charging cable too. Let's go on to the next one. Let's open up the lens next, actually. So this is the Sigma 24 to 70mm f2.8 lens. If you know nothing about photography or videography or cameras like me just a couple months ago, then all those numbers probably mean absolutely nothing to you, which is perfectly fine. But basically, the 24 to 70mm is your field of view. So the smaller the number gets, the wider your field of view is. So you're gonna get more things in the background. And then the larger the number, the closer you get. So 70mm is going to be really zoomed in, whereas 24 is going to be kind of zoomed out, let's call it. So the f2.8, that's what's known as the aperture. And basically just a quick way to explain that, when you're watching a video like this What you want to happen is you want me, the subject, to be very crisp and clear, and then you want the background to be a little blurred out. Because I record this on iPhone, there's no real way for it to do that in video. But what you can think of is if you have an iPhone and if you have portrait mode, or I guess most smartphones have portrait mode now, but if you think of portrait mode, you can think of, you have your subject and it's super clear, but then the background's blurred out. Well, that looks really good in video too, but the iPhone can't do that. Now, what this F number does, the lower it goes, the blurrier that background will be, and the higher it is, the more in focus that background is going to be. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up this lens. And I will say, this lens was almost as expensive as the camera, so a lot of paperwork to begin with. Ooh, comes in this nice fancy looking case. I like that. Oh man, that is heavy. Way heavier than I expected it to be. Whoa, look at that. So it's fully made of metal. Wow, I'm in shock at how heavy this is. This is actually super heavy. Wow, I'm so surprised at how heavy this thing is. But so, this lens has a couple different things on here that are pretty cool. It's got an autofocus mode that works really, really well with Sony cameras. It's also got manual focus. It's got a focus lock, but also it's got this little lock button on it. So if you lock it, then the zoom is locked, and you won't be able to zoom. So that's actually a really cool feature. There you go. Wow, I'm actually super excited right now. I'm like nerding out right now. All right, let's go ahead and set this lens, this super heavy lens, I'm gonna say it one more time, to the side, and let's go ahead and open up the star of our show, the actual camera body of the Sony a7C. This is it. This is the Sony a7C. Again, bunch of user manuals. Don't need that. We've got battery, charger, a little neck strap so you don't drop it. Huh, interesting. Maybe it's under the camera, but there's a charging brick and no cable. If that's on purpose, that's a very strange thing to do, Sony. Found it. All right. And there it is. Super small, super compact. The Sony a7C has 4K video. A little small for how large my hands are, but that's okay. Has a nice flip out screen so I can watch myself frame the shot correctly. Wow, this is so cool. This is the first camera I've ever owned. Sony's kind of known right now in the camera game for having the best autofocus in the industry. So when I'm shooting this like vlog style video right here, it should be able to pick up on my face and just focus in on it no matter where I go, no matter how I move. And still have that nice blurry background that I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna put the lens on it, put the microphone on it, and show you guys what it would look like as a setup. And that's it, guys. That's basically what this camera setup would look like. As you can tell, most of it is just the lens, and I'm gonna have to start going to the gym or something because this is heavy. But hopefully I can just hold the camera kind of like this and walk around, and that'll be a nice vlog. So this is basically what the image looks like just straight out of the camera. I haven't done anything to it, haven't added any colors, I haven't just messed with any settings in the camera or anything. This is just straight with the microphone connected and just out of the lens, and you can already see, You can see the blurry background, kind of like I was talking about. You can see such a much more sharper image just in general. It looks fantastic. The one problem, and I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, the tripod that I've been using for literally months now, since last July probably, is this tiny, tiny little tripod for a smartphone. And like I've been saying this entire video, this lens is so heavy, and so this camera kind of leans forward. Right now I'm literally holding the tripod up with my hand, just to keep it like balanced. If I let go, it starts to fall. So I'm gonna definitely have to buy a new tripod for this to make sure that doesn't happen. But so far I'm really happy with it, and like I said, maybe next week I'll do like a little iPhone video versus the Sony a7C video comparison, and really show you guys how different these cameras look. But anyway, that's it for this week, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Definitely on the way to 1,000 now, so thank you guys for all the support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.